So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the preliminary interview.
Thank you so much, Zen and Portia. Friends, let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, once again, to all the barangay captains and the principals, and of course, head managers of various social, civic organizations, schools, institutions, at the same time, the different barangays who participated this event tonight. Okay? So, I believe we are down to the next part of the competition, and this is going to be, they say, this is one of the nerve-wracking part in every beauty competition. But to tell you honestly, there's no reason for the candidates to be afraid in this part. Why? Because all they have to do is to have fun, express what they have in their minds, their thoughts about the question, and of course, just a friendly reminder to our candidates, you are free to answer or give your answers in the most comfortable language you can. Bisaya, Tagalog. As far as you weren't able to express what you have in your mind, then everything is fine. There is always no right or wrong answer for this portion. So I believe we are now ready. May we have the question right there? Thank you. Let's start the ball rolling for the preliminary interview portion. We begin with our Mutya number 1. Please join me here. Good evening. Oh, okay. Would you like to take the question, please? Okay. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Relax. There we go. Before I ask the question, I'd like to remind our audience as well to give time for our candidates to express what they have in their minds, okay? Here we go. Mutya number 1. What can be your greatest contribution to the community? Again, I'll read it twice. What can be your greatest achievement? Ready? Okay.
Good evening. My greatest achievement in my life is when the time that I was crowned as Miss Quezon High School 2015. I'm so very happy of this because I'm so proud of myself that I crowned as Miss Quezon High School. And I am a grade 9 student at that time. That's all. Thank you. Good evening, Senator.
Thank you so much, Mutya number 2. We continue with our preliminary interview round. Mutya number 3. Good evening, Mutya number 3. Wow, you seem to be a very lovely lady. And if I'm not mistaken, you won the best in production number. Am I right?
Yes.
Are you a good dancer? Are you a good dancer?
Actually, I'm not really a good dancer. That's why I was shocked when
When you grab the crown, when you grab the title.
Yes, exactly.
That's not yet the question, okay? Go ahead, pick your question, please. Okay, here we go. Why did you join this pageant? So again, why did you join Mutya sa Batuan 2016?
My sole purpose in joining Mutya sa Batuan 2016 is to share to the people of Batuan and beyond my God-given talents. Joining this prestigious event is a great privilege and honor. This is an opportunity and a gift from God, making me confidently beautiful and a better version of myself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mutya number 3. A very soft-spoken lady. May we call on Mutya number 4. Good evening, Mutya number 4.
Good evening to
Okay, go ahead, pick your question. Here we go. Who is the most influential person in your life? Again, who is the most influential person? Let me call in Mutya, number 5. Good evening, Mutya, number 5. And you are representing, I'm sorry?
Parish Youth Ministry.
Parish Youth Ministry. Okay, so go ahead, pick your question. Here we go. Yourself 5 years from now. Again, how do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I do believe that 5 years from now, I will be a successful person. I can see a person that is more confident, reliable, and independent. Through God's guidance and blessings, I will become a better me. But of course, I will still leave my foot on the ground. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mutya, number 5. Thank you so much. Now let me call Mutya, number 6. Good evening, Mutya, number 6. Are you nervous? Okay, you don't have to be nervous, okay? Imagine lang na sila nga mga lupi na silang tanan, okay? We continue, and to pick your question, please. Relax. What is your edge over the other candidate? Again, what is your edge over the other candidate? Ready?
One of my edges over the other candidates is I have a supportive family who is always there for me all the way, and they are very courageous enough to help me in everything I do. And the other side, I have the courage as well as myself to be an optimistic person, and that would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mutya, number 6. Now we continue. Mutya, number 7, please join me here on the center stage. Good evening, Mutya, number 7.
Good evening.
Okay, you are representing what barangay?
Poblacion Sur.
Poblacion Sur, our supporters from Poblacion Sur. There you go. Kindly pick your question. This is your question, Mutya, number 7. How have you prepared yourself in this year's Mutya sa Batuan? How have you prepared yourself for this year's Mutya sa Batuan?
Thank you for the very wonderful question. Good evening, each and everyone. I prepared myself for this year's Mutya sa Batuan 2016 by sacrificing my time, effort, and good sleep, having a proper diet to achieve my desired weight, and eating nutritious and healthy food to have a healthy and holistic body. With that, I am properly and confidently beautiful to face in this competition. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mutya number 7. Now we are down to our last Mutya for this batch. Mutya number 8. So, good evening, Mutya number 8.
Wonderful evening to you too.
Okay, you seem to have a lot of supporters in our gymnasium tonight. Kasi ganahan ka mo greet nila. You might would like to say hi to them.
Yes. Hello everyone. Thank you very much for being here and supporting all the other candidates.
Okay. So it seems that there is only one question left, so you have no choice. This is a very short question. Describe a beauty queen. Again, Describe a beauty queen.
A beauty queen is not only beautiful on the outside, but also on the inside. She is someone who is willing to care for other people, who is willing to sacrifice her time, her effort, all the other things, just to see the people around her smile and be happy. She is someone who is bringing the name of her land wherever she goes. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause to our first batch of beautiful and extremely intelligent ladies. Thank you, girls.
Good job, girls.
There you go. We have our second batch. Reach, thank you so much for joining me here. At least I have someone to read a question here.
Kasi giving up now, so I got back here.
It's okay. Please join me here. Let's start with our second batch of ladies. May I call Mutya number 9. Please join us here. So, good evening, Mutya number 9.
Good evening.
Are you ready for the question?
Ready.
Oh, very confident, very ready. Can you take the question, please? And give it to Rich to read the question for you.
So this is your question? If there would be no rules in your life in one day, and you could do something outrageous, what would it be and why? You want me to repeat the question? If there would be no rules in your life in one day, and you could do something outrageous, what would it be and why?
Thank you for that question. If I have no rules in my life for one day, the most outrageous thing I would do is to kill all the rapists all over the world. Because I believe that the rapists don't know how to respect woman. Because as a woman, I know that dignity and purity is the very important thing to you. That could be all. Thank you.
Very outrageous.
Thank you so much. Now let's have Mutya number 10. Good evening. Okay, so are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Go ahead, pick the question in the book.
Very simple question. What makes you beautiful? The question is, what makes you beautiful?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. What makes me beautiful is being a conservative woman. I am a type of woman who is averse to change and holds the traditional values and attitude. That is what makes me beautiful. Thank you.
Indeed. Thank you so much. That was our Mutya number 10. Now we continue. Let me call Mutya number 11 to please join us here in the center stage. Good evening, Mutya number 11.
Good evening.
And you are representing what barangay?
Cantigdas.
Cantigdas. Can we hear the people from Cantigdas? Okay. Go ahead, pick your question, please.
Do you think that social media has helped or hurt our society? The question again is, do you think that social media has helped or hurt our society?
For me, it helped and hurt our society. It helped our society because we can communicate other people around the world and we can get or read current news easily. And it also hurt our society because it is abused by a cyberbullying. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mutya, number 11.
I totally agree.
We totally agree with that. Then we have Mutya, number 12. So please join us here. And Mutya, number 12 is representing
St. Anthony Academy.
St. Anthony Academy. I think you have your classmates on that area. Would you like to say hi to them?
Hello. Hi.
Very friendly greeting. Hi, hello. Okay, are you ready for your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, kindly pick the question, please.
The question is, if you weren't where you are tonight, where would you be? The question, if you weren't where you are tonight, where would you be?
Thank you, Miss Rich. If I would be here on the spot tonight, I will probably be at my classmates, friends, and family together with the teachers, cheering to our bed and supporting our candidate in St. Anthony Academy. I am sure that I am happy and I will enjoy this tonight's pageant. That's all, and once again, good evening, Batuan.
Thank you so much, Mutya, number 12. Now we continue. Please join us here, Mutya, number 13. Good evening.
Good evening.
Let me move in the center stage, please. There you go. Are you ready for your question? Okay, go ahead, pick your question, please, and give it to Reach.
Your question is, what act of kindness have you done in the past month? The question, what act of kindness have you done in the past month?
Thank you, Miss Rich. There are two acts of kindness that I've done in my past month. It is being humble and forgiving. Humble and forgiving because even though I have lots of trials and obstacles, problems happened in my life, I was able to manage and control it with love, patience, and kindness. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mutya, number 13. We're down to our next candidate, Mutya, number 14. Please join us here. Well, it seems that Mutya, number 14 also has a lot of supporters. You might would say hi or greet your fans.
Hello, guys. Thank you for supporting me.
Okay, there you go. Kindly pick your question, please.
Your question is, should you win the crown tonight, what would be the first thing you would do? The question again, should you win the crown tonight, what would be the first thing you would do?
Thank you. I will praise and thank God, give thanks to the people supporting me, and rest a little and start planning to do what is supposed to do to promote the tourism of Batuan. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we're down to the second to the last candidate for this batch, Mutya, number 15. Please join me here, or join us here. You are representing what barangay, Mutya, number 15?
Poblacion Beja.
Poblacion Vieja. Okay. Is your parents with you tonight?
Yes, she's here. My mother.
Would you like to say hi to your mother?
Hi, Ma. I don't know where are you right now.
Well, okay. So, can they pick your question, please? Hi, Ma.
Your question? Tell me something that will make me remember you. No. The question, not really a question, but tell me something that will make me remember you or us remember you.
There are lots of significant changes in my life, and that will always remain a part of me. You won't remember me by my looks,
the way I walk, or the way I talk. You will remember me because of my scars and my wounds. But still, I am here. I am here standing in front of you. Let me tell you this. I don't need to be perfect to be beautiful. I am Lancel Anane Rimolyo, and in the end, maybe you'll remember me like an unfinished work of art. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mutya, number 15. So we're down to our last candidate, but definitely not the least. Let's have Mutya, number 16. Good evening, Mutya, number 16. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, are you nervous? Nakulbaan ka?
Yes.
Okay, just take a deep breathe para dili makulbaan. Okay, there you go. Kindly pick your question. Oh, it seems that we only have one question left.
New question. What is your biggest fear and how do you plan to overcome it? The question again is, what is your biggest fear and how do you plan to overcome it?
My biggest fear is to hear God. If possible, I will do good things. I will do good things because God is good all the time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. How about a big round of applause? Thank you so much, ladies. A big round of applause to all our candidates. That completes and that concludes our preliminary interview round for our Mutya sa Batuan 2016. Are you excited?
Yes, and I'm sure the judges are having a hard time. I don't want to be a judge at this point in time.
Exactly. I know Queenie, Liza, Erica, the rest of our judges are having a tough time deciding. Since all of our ladies were able to answer and deliver all the answers well.
You did a pretty good job, and now let's hear what Zen and Portia have to say.